You, Bill Henderson, called about a lamp?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been on the fritz. I would have fixed it myself. But, you know, we're not allowed to work on office equipment.
Yeah.
It looks like it's just, looks like it's just a short.
The Bill Henderson Experience, Pure Biker Blues. I guess this is you?
Yep. Well, I mean, I'm not the guy on the bike, but I got that image from the web. But that's my one-man band. That poster's from a gig that I did a few months ago. Yeah, that was quite a night. It's this bar on the far south side. Mostly bikers and, you know, they're old ladies and assorted hanger-ons. When I'm not riding my hog, I'm writing my music. A friend of mine told me that the owner of the Greased Piston was always looking for new acts on Friday nights. He said that they had trouble keeping bands there, but you know, he didn't say why. So I call the guy up and I tell him what I do. And he tells me that the opening band for that week had just canceled. So, you know, I was glad to fill in. But when I get there, okay, this is like the rowdiest, dirtiest, dingiest hole-in-the-wall I'd ever seen. I mean, I couldn't tell if they painted the walls red so they would have to clean the place less often, or if the original color was coated in a layer of dried blood. Other bands may have felt uncomfortable around that, but I was right at home. So, you know, I pushed my way past the road leather up to the bar, and this heavily tattooed bartender snarls at me. But then I say, I'm Bill Henderson, the opening band. Here to play my music.
Okay, sign-up sheet's right there. 30 minutes max. Don't pay any attention to the times. They're rough.
So he tells me that the main act that night had canceled. So he wants me to do 2 sets. Says he'll pay me double. I accept. Want me to do a sound check?
Yeah, okay.
So I order a scotch, standing there looking around. Right next to me, there's these 2 big, bearded, tattooed guys, and they start getting into the shouting match.
He gets back to the apartment, and I'm showing him his purse, his shoes. He had falsies, okay? I mean, I can't even believe it. What the hell?
Sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, this coffee is awful. Did you, like, scrape it out from under a tractor? Thanks.
Before this becomes a full-fledged brawl, I better step in between.
It's good you got out.
Excuse me, that bitterness actually isn't debris. See, the Robusta bean is just naturally more bitter than the more
excuse me.
aromatic.
We're talking here.
Well, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was
Yeah,
trying-
well, you are. God, I'm sorry. Anyway,
So I get in between them, I'm like, whoa,
you know,
simmer down.
it's good that
Like,
got
you know, you both love the feel of the open road peeling off below you. You know, let's just call this
If you
even.
want, you can stay with me anytime you
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I was trying to explain that, you know, the bean selection and the brewing process.
Excuse me, why are you still talking? I mean, that coffee tasted like crap, and unless, you know, you have a magic decrepifying wand, just go away.
Well, I was just trying to explain.
You're trying to explain, beans plus brewing equal crappy coffee. Hey, would tobacco help?
That's quite a crowd they have in there. So after all the excitement, bartender tells me I'm on.
Thanks again to Sky. Everybody give it up for Sky. Okay, our next act is the Bill Henderson Experience doing solo bass and spoken lyrics. Give it up for Bill. It's all yours.
Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good time tonight. I am the Bill Henderson Experience. So now it's time to go to work.
riding down the road on my shiny black hog.
And right after my first song, the audience is totally with me. Now it's time to slow it down a little bit.
Went to the laundromat and the old lady said she ain't seen my baby.
Now for a song about dealing with the pigs.
That's what I get for running my engine too close to the donut shop. That's what I get for running my engine too close to the donut shop. When you live the life of an outlaw, you're always getting hassled by the cops. Thank you.
They couldn't get enough.
My next song, I'm gonna be playing.
Oh, that's all the time we have, Bill, but thank you. Everyone, give it up for Bill Henderson. Okay, our next up is Maggie Tanner. Maggie, come on up. Give it up for Maggie.
You know, I wanted to leave them wanting more. So I always say, wherever you are, showmanship counts.
This song is called Life is Crap.
So afterwards, I go to the bartender, and I thank him for an invigorating experience. And he says, "You mind if I call on you for regular Friday night gigs?" Wanted to thank you for letting me play here. It was fun.
Yeah, well, thanks. We do it every week. We usually get more acoustic acts, though.
Well, maybe you could start like a Thursday night blues night. I think I'd be free to headline, if you'd like.
Oh, well, thanks, but we're pretty booked up on Thursdays.
So I told him I couldn't be tied down by a regular gig, but, you know, if he wanted to call me, you know, maybe I could help him out sometime in the future.
Yeah. Sign here, please.
So, you like blues? You know, there's this place around the corner from my apartment. Maybe Thursday night?
Thanks. But I'm pretty booked up on Thursdays.
I went to the laundromat and the old lady said she hadn't seen my baby. I went to the laundromat and the old lady said she hasn't seen my baby. But there's my baby sock on the floor as I'm walking out the door.
Thank you. I'm in a band. I'm a bell. I play a hog.